Ni aje wadau, welcome back. Tumerudi, tunasema tunarudi na psych. Mungu atusaidie sababu acha nikwambie uzazi. Hey! It's trouble. Na mguu yako imekuja sana kwangu sister. Ukienda ukanigonga alafu hapa ikue shida. Tuanze kuulizwa maswali. Na wewe ni bibi wa mbuzi.
Tumeshaanza.
Tushaanza, babe.
Welcome guys. Unaanza bila welcome watu.
Oh, sawa. Welcome wadau.
Welcome back to Riri family. We are back. Now I'm saying that to accommodate him because haizisema Riri family. Yeah, akisema Riri itaenda family. Yeah, welcome back to Riri family. Yeah, where we speak marriage and life into marriage. Yeah, so to speak. Yeah, we believe we are a bit happy, so here we are, and we've been doing that series of just looking back at our last 8 years and what stood out. What
8 years?
8 years. Yes.
So to stick to the
let's stick to the agenda, which is about marriage. Yes, those 8 years. Yeah, so we discussed last time the pre-marriage
first
year one, yeah. And so we're about to get into our
year 2.
So he's already doing the morning show, and then I've gone back to work. So I went back to work somewhere mid 2015, and then I also tried schooling.
Yeah, mrembo alisema hatosheki na masomo ya mwalimu wa sekondari.
Unasikia vile unataka
akasema ati anataka kufanya ati mambo ya projects. Ilikuwa na hesabu.
No,
ilikuwa na hesabu. Mrembo na hesabu.
His Shannon ya marriage. Sio ya personal
na hesabu.
Let us talk about how that MBA
hawapatani
connects to our marriage.
Hawapatani.
Not how.
Wewe na idhafu hatire.
But anyway, on a personal note, the next time you want to do a course in advance, can you do your homework properly? Do your homework. Go to find out as much as the course outlines. Like find out what units you'll be doing in year 1.
Ulikuwa nafikiria mathematics ni nini ndani ya course?
Me wanted to do project management. That's what I wanted. I was not
going for
CBC. I'm trying to create nuggets of wisdom here. Utatoa hii wisdom. Wewe ushaanza masters ukaacha.
Fadhali nisijaianza. Actually nabia ukweli.
Kiliumani. So one of the reasons is I confess I didn't do my homework properly in the show box. But also I'm justified. I wanted something I was doing virtually, and not many colleges were offering virtual studies, so to speak. I love project management, by the way, haina manini. Masters in project management. I think so far I've only had it being offered somewhere else. So anyway, I was tricked by a certain university kwa hii town. Atifanya MBA, you specialize in
project management.
Sasa mimi akili kaenda kwa project management. Hapa mwanzo hapa kwa MBA kulikuwa na maprofit na maros na maquantity na maboard mass mingi zenye ambazo haziambatani na hata
uwepo
grade yangu
ya shule ya upili
ya hesabu. Yeah.
She failed miserably. You did.
Wait, no, I didn't fail miserably. I dropped out.
It's worse. She dropped out. And here we were, somebody who was doing masters.
I dropped out. I'm doing another one.
We pray that the Lord will allow you not to drop out. Anyway. But I think one of the things that it was not so much about hesabu. So asikae kama ni hesabu ajui sana. Well, hajui but
kweli ni kwamba hesabu sijui.
Yes. Si ati ujui. Lakini
it's not my fault.
Hukupata ema.
Sikupata
Hakupata a. But also it was we realized that it was taking a lot of her time. she was working at a place where she needed maximum concentration na kazi yake ilikuwa nyingi sana. I think that time, by God's grace, you are a principal in a certain school.
No, I left to the other one.
Oh, you
That's
left to
when
the
I had
other
come
one.
back to the other side.
Yeah. So
on
there was
this
a lot
other
of
side,
work.
I wasn't a principal per se, but I was still having a lot of work.
Yeah, so there was a lot of work, and then we are just starting family. And so it became very difficult for her to concentrate in class. And so eventually she had to drop out.
Actually,
it came with its losses.
I would say that dropping out of school, and I am, please don't take this out of context, but dropping out of school has its own place in our marriage for that time, because I think that if, considering how my life looked at that point, if I didn't have what I had about marriage and family, like the values I stand for with regards to marriage and family, I would not have had to drop out, because I would not have been overwhelmed. Because one of the reasons, a big reason as to why I was overwhelmed, was because for me, family was, what would you call it? Like a standing date. Like, hey, okay. Like
standing date. Our producer told.
Family and marriage. Hiyo nilisikia ile MCCG.
Standing date. Yeah.
So for me, marriage and family, or rather for us, family and marriage, there is like, it's no compromise. Like, we were not going to compromise even parenting and working on our own marriage for things. So it's like all these other things just have to fit in somehow. So and I think there's the tendency, especially for me, I must say, and it's a discussion we've had. Me, if I got married to somebody who was not that keen on marriage and family, it would have been easy for me to get absorbed into,
to not draw the line.
Yeah, to really not draw the line. Because me, I'm the one who gets really absorbed in
something.
It's work, and I'm excited about my job. That is, of course, if the job is exciting, it's in my line of work. I'm excited about, my studies and so on. So I do thank God that it's him I have, so that when I'm almost jumping the line, he'll bring me back, and which is good. So yeah, dropping out of school had its own losses, of course, even money-wise, because I remember we had paid, I think, for
a lot of money. Just say a lot of money.
Zingine waliturudishia.
But a lot of money. However, what I'm hearing from you is compromise. That in a marriage, in a given marriage, you will have your own ambitions, and they are important. But you have to compromise for your own family. And sometimes you will have to forego that which you think is going to improve you for the sake of family. And not so many people want to do that.
Yeah.
Because if any other person would have been told, choose one, they would have chosen school. Because they know essentially and eventually it's going to bring in something for them. Any other person would not have gone for what I believe and what I've seen. People would go back to school, and they would rather drop work, they'd rather drop family for school, because they know eventually it's going to bring them something. So what I'm hearing from you and what we have stood for a long time is that there's that thing we stand for, both of us, and we make sure that it has to happen. It cannot happen if both of you are not willing to let go of something they think is important to them.
Yeah. Because honestly, if really I would have stuck with those studies, no, we'd have been lost. To compromise so much, and I must say honestly, it was also, it's good to check the stage at which your marriage is in.
Precisely,
it's riskier
when you are starting.
Beginning,
yes,
because
you'll set pace
into marriage. You're trying to build a foundation. So if ningeendelea, considering hesabu is not my forte, profit and loss, let me admit, there is a time when mi nilijaribu hata tuition, remedy ile mtu analipi wangu ndio jua shiki.
Have remembered that. I've remembered.
Mpaka remedy tuition. Alafu mwalimu akaandika P&L, and I asked a neighbor,
Peter and Lydia.
Peter and Lydia. Profit and loss. I am lost. Like, if I cannot tell P&L is profit and loss, I am lost. But it would just have taken a little more hard work for me to catch up, because I was really looking forward to the project management specialization.
So,
But we'd have had to compromise too much.
time is lapsed, because our producers are telling us time might lapse.
So,
Then somebody would ask, why would you go for it in the first place if you hadn't, if all these things that you're saying, that you stand for family, compromise, why would you go for it in the first place?
Wait, umekani kama wewe ndio interviewer. Because we had discussed, and it's what I wanted.
We thought it would help us.
Yeah. We thought
Yes.
it would. No, okay, don't say
Eventually.
it like that. It sounds bad.
No, we thought
knew it would help
we
us.
thought masomo ni mzuri. We
Yeah.
have an uncle who loves education very much.
But
And-
also, I love project management.
yes.
Experience-wise, so far, by the way, I'm a project manager, so to speak, experience-wise.
Yeah.
So project management was still something I wanted to do, and he supported me.
Absolutely.
So it's something that we got
Yeah.
into together.
Yeah.
That's another.
It's not
thing.
one person
It's
who
not that,
decided
"Let me
this
do
is what I
this."
want to do.
No. This is what he has, his ambitions, I have my ambitions, and then we come together, and so what do we go for first? And at that time, cause anyway, yeah. So our decision was, let's do this project management.
So it means if you start something and you feel that the direction it's going to take might fail your marriage, you have to rethink. Sometimes you'll discuss on a project and you think the project is going to bring a lot of harmony, it will bring you maybe profits. It's something that both of you have started. But along the way, it starts going south.
Yeah.
It is important to sit down and just relook at the project.
It's true.
So don't just do things for the sake of doing them because you decided from the word go, we have to go with it. Sometimes you have to trace back and say, you know what? I think this one is going to take A, B, C, D from our values.
Yeah.
And say, you know what? Just let it go. And we did let go. Sometimes it keeps coming up in our marriage, especially when probably we will fight. And
Just
then,
admit.
yeah,
When he's really stressed out about money, he remembers the money that was lost.
that was lost many years ago.
Yeah, but he's healing. He's
Yeah.
still healing nicely.
But it is important to
It's
remember that
scars
it was
others.
not her money. It was our money.
So it's just a loss
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
made. Yeah. Yeah, so we didn't even think there was going to be so much to say, but yeah. So thanks for watching. See you again next
Ebu ongea
time.
vizuri. Sasa tuongee kama executives. Thank you guys for watching this show. We appreciate your time and we don't take it for granted. Please,
Neither
as
do
always,
I.
share. As always, click on the what button? Tell them.
The press button.
Share
Click
this
on the
information.
notification
Yeah,
button, yeah.
and we are putting this on all our socials. We do not want to just put it on YouTube. We'll put it on all our socials. Follow us and click. Share the message because we believe it's going to help somebody somewhere. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Frederick.
Oh, my name is Anne.
This is
a Riri, a family.
Riri.
Family.
Riri.